Okay, day 378, part 2. Suppose you wanted to make money shipping things, but it's not your Navy, but you want to make money shipping things anyway. It's not your Navy. Wait a minute, I still want to make money shipping things. Well, if my grandfather was in the Navy and I was in the Navy, even though I crashed a lot of jets, and my dad was in the Navy, we were all admirals, or my dad's and grandfather was anyway. I think I should be able to use a Navy to make money. I want to use the US Navy to make money. Hey, I got a great idea. I'll make a partnership with a guy over at CIA. The CIA's making stuff that can't be shipped any other place. They're covert operations. I know his name. His name is David Petraeus. I'll make a deal with David Petraeus to sell and ship all the stuff that we say we're not doing. That's a great idea. I'll use somebody else's Navy to ship somebody else's weapons to make money. What are we going to call that? Let's call it blue water. Let's call it blue water since there's more than one water. There's 7 seas, right? So let's call it blue water, okay? So let's see. Out of Florida, we'll have this thing which uses white phosphorus to make these little missiles that fit inside car trunks. We'll call that chemring. We'll do this other thing that uses depleted uranium, and we'll have that, and we'll call that purple shovel because it makes purple when you throw it, and depleted uranium goes purple when you throw it in the water, and then we're going to be digging it up. So those are going to be 2 businesses, right? How about one other one like makes fun of tuna fish, like 7 Seas, like, remember the 7 Seas tuna fish? Yeah, that's going to be for the food division. The food division of Blue Water. The food division of Blue Water really isn't the food division of Blue Water. Just a hint. Now, you remember the movies. Yeah, this is a long time ago. I don't know if they still do this, but there's the scene where the guy's playing the scene, and then all of a sudden he's going to get punched. The key guy's going to get punched. They bring in this thing they call a stand-in. The stand-in stands there, and bam, he gets punched. And it's like, okay, well, we got to do another take. Bam, I got punched again. So sometimes the stand-ins really take a beating, but sometimes the stand-ins don't. Sometimes you can go 14 years, 13 years, and never take a punch. The stand-in this case, if you want to run this blue water business between McCain and Petraeus, you can't run it out of the Capitol building. It would look funny. Hey, Mr. Senator, you're supposed to be doing Senate stuff. Hey, Mr. CIA Director, you're supposed to be doing CIA stuff. You're not supposed to be running blue water. You're not supposed to be running chemring. You're not supposed to be running purple shovels. You're not supposed to be running 7 Seas. That's not right. So you get a stand-in. You get another country to stand in, boom, right? And that's going to be OTAE. You're going to get OTAE to stand in, 2009. You're going to have Qatar doing that before, 2001 to 2009. But 2009, just keep it easy. You're going to have OTAE, and we're going to make him a good-looking stand-in. He's going to be a good-looking guy. He's going to have all the fun. Go around, get all the girls. But the idea is you need to recruit. We need to show you guys how to recruit all the things that you need to put this rat line together. And the one way that we know best here at CIA is you start with a bag of rice, see? And all you need is a rowboat washing up on shore and a bag of rice. Now with that bag of rice, I want you to go to a strip club. And I wanted you to sample that bag of rice with all the strippers there. Now one of those strippers is really, really gonna like you for being their rice supplier, right? And then that's the stripper that we're gonna work with first. Now we're gonna go find a rich guy that's doing weapons business up here, and we're gonna film him with that stripper. And you tell the stripper that when she sleeps with that guy and we film it, then she gets more rice, okay? And if she doesn't do that, she doesn't think that's right, just wait a week until she's really strung out, then we ask her to do it again. Get how that goes? So you're gonna need somebody with low light cameras to make these guys, want to go sleep with that stripper, right? So that we can show them later a picture. We'll put a teddy bear in there, or we'll put something that's really memorable in the back scene, so that all we have to do then, from then on, is just show them that teddy bear. Hey, the NDAA vote's coming up. Here's a teddy bear. Remember where we saw that teddy bear last? That's how it works. So that's called brownstoning. It's named after the brownstone that Barney Frank used to have, DC Madam, with Franklin scandal, all of these. This is as old as Midnight Climax, Operation Midnight Climax with CIA going back to the 50s, I think, in San Francisco, right? So that's what's happening here. Otay is just a stand-in. Okay. Now the reason why Otay, I published a whole bunch of things on Twitter today about Otay, is he's taking all this money from, you know, you're putting it in different banks around the world. You're trying to confuse people. You put the money, the drug money in Malaysia, you kick it back through foundations. It's all trying to, you know, confuse you with the complexity of it all. Now here's where it ties into Imran 1. You need somebody who's running an intelligence operation to know if you're going to get caught, to warn the ships. Don't go into port. Don't go into Charleston. Go into Savannah. We got dark weapons coming into Charleston? No, no, no. Go into Savannah. That's why you need Coast Guard, Border Protection, Customs and Border Protection. That's why you need DHS. That's why you have Andre Carson. That's why you have Nadia Aman. That's why you have Imran up there. For the sole reason of warning. It's a warning system. Imran is a warning system. And he's also an insurance system. Because anybody who wants to do an investigation up there of what's happening with these dark weapons, or the rice business, or any other business, you could just say, hey, wait a minute. Do you remember that teddy bear? Do you remember that teddy bear? So that's how it all works, kind of top down, starting with the senator and moving down. So we just had a whole bunch of new stuff come out with Imran sending hundreds of pages. You saw that this morning of the suspicious activity reports, sending the money out. It's going to be the Congressional Credit Union that's the funnel, okay? And as I said before, Pir Mohammed Shah is going to be a guy that this Congress has worked with before, going all the way back to 1979, Zbigniew Brzezinski and the Mujahideen. So nothing's changed. They just basically not even changed the names. They just, I don't know, they just kind of went silent for a month and then just started up operations again. So I hope that helps, the understanding this whole thing, this whole pay to play. I wanted to wait on the drugs. Yes, there is child, the 15-year-old brides, the 14-year-old brides. I really, really, really want to stay away from that. I know everybody's going to say, is Jaquia one of those people that's being used? I'm not saying that she is or she isn't. I think we need to learn more. That's the important piece of focusing in on Sprayer, because then you see the whole thing in operation. You see a person who maybe is being disadvantaged or used to do something she doesn't want to do, to then compromise somebody up here so that somebody gets a whole bunch of money in a contract. Okay, that's why Jaquia is so important. The other people are important in the story, which is going to be Moorman, M-O-O-R-M-A-N, and also Janiak, because they're both contractors. They're both contractors for the Navy, for the Army, excuse me. They're both Army contractors. And in this scenario, the Navy is taking advantage of the Army. The Army is the target. The Navy is making money shipping stuff back and forth to the Army. Okay, hope that's clear. So Moorman and Janiak, early deaths, then their kids dying early. I think Moorman's kid died at 21 now. Those are the things to look for in any kind of kiss and kill situation. The CIA calls it kiss and kill and kiss and no pill. Kiss and no pill is just where you convince your girlfriend that you're giving rice to that she should have a baby with somebody. Kiss and kill is obviously where after they become husband and wife, then you kill the guy to get his business. So I hope that helps. Gonna go to court now.